Hey y'all, it's me Tiffany. If this is the first time you're here, I mostly do books, novels, graphic novels. Occasionally I might talk about a television show or a movie, just not as often. So, we always talk about how, like, at least in the bookish sphere, like, the books are better than the movie. You should read the book first before seeing the movie, things like that, right? So, I wanted to talk about 5 movies I have seen, but I have no interest in their original book counterpart. So these aren't in any particular order, and I've tried to pick movies that were at least popular at some point, even if they're not super popular right now. So let's jump into it. So the first one I want to talk about, this one may not matter to most people, but this movie is really loved in the South. I didn't even realize this was based on a book till recently because I saw the original book and I looked it up to see maybe if it came after the movie, whatever. The book did come first. Forrest Gump. So I'm from Alabama and we love this movie a lot. I have seen this movie way too many times, and this is one of those things that pops up because I'm not currently in Alabama, and usually I get like a Roll Tide if they know anything about sports, and Forrest Gump, and usually like a cousin joke or something. And yeah, I like the movie Forrest Gump, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I just don't need to see the movie. I have no interest. I was like, went on my way. So this one is a beloved favorite if you were like kind of like a preteen or a teenager in the early 2000s. I think this came out in 2004, so I was 11-ish. So I guess I was technically a preteen or an older kid. I'm not sure. Anyways, Mean Girls. Mean Girls is actually based off a book called Queen Bees and Wannabes. I do like the Tina Fey movie. I think it's funny. Looking back on it, like, why did I watch this so much? My folks saw me watch this. Why was this allowed? I don't know. But it's just one of those things, like, I think it's a nonfiction too, so it might be interesting. I just don't care. The next one is another one that had a 2000s movie. This back when Hilary Duff was kind of big. It was a remake because I think there was an older movie, kind of like, it's not The Parent Trap, but like, you know how like Lindsay Lohan, technically Parent Trap is a remake of an older movie? This one is too. I'm about to say The Parent Trap, I just said that. No, Cheaper by the Dozen. I actually rewatched this recently because it's on Disney Plus, and I like whoever the actor is who played Clark Kent in Smallville, and I like Allison Stone and Hilary Duff. Granted, I don't keep up with them like I did when I was a kid, but when I was a kid, I kept up with the 2 girls. I just have a soft spot in my heart for Smallville. I think the movie's funny and the hijinks are funny, but it just, sometimes with some stuff like that, I just don't have interest in like reading it. Like, the slapstick humor and stuff like that is funny visually. Sometimes I just don't care about it reading, in text. Okay, so this one, I remember seeing the movie once or twice, and I don't remember it as well as maybe I should. The Devil Wears Prada. This is a book. I believe I really enjoyed the movie. It's just, I like looking nice and stuff, but I'm not into fashion. You can be into aesthetics and not be into high name brand fashion, stuff like that. Like, I'm okay with like lower down clothing, and I know like she was a journalist going into there, not caring about fashion, end up loving fashion. I do respect it though. I do respect it. I just don't think I care to read about it, you know what I mean? And I don't know how much of that plays. And visually, that's fine, because like I guess fashion is a visual thing. I just don't think I care about reading it. Okay, the last one. Okay, so this one kind of ruins the vision, I guess, of when I think of myself as, I wouldn't say reform emo kid, because I still, when I re-listen and re-watch some of the same things, I like some of it's too antsy, kind of like the scene thing. But this was very popular with that general vibe. Perks of Being a Wallflower. I saw some people read it before the movie came out. I had no interest. And then, I love Emma Watson. I just do. She is, I guess she's one of my first like celebrity crushes type things. And I watched it for her. I had the book with the movie cover, which I never buy a book with a movie cover. I just don't. I think it's awful. But because Emma Watson was on it, I bought a book with a movie cover. And I mean, I think it had good messaging. I truly don't remember that much except for the scene like when they like somebody's like out the window. I may be thinking of that wrong. But yeah, yeah, like that tells you how well I remembered it because I just literally watched it for her. Okay, guys, is that it? Is there any movies that you've seen that you just don't care about the source material? Let me know in the comment section below and I'll see you later. Bye.